Pizza is one of America's favorite foods, but unfortunately it's viewed as unhealthy. And today I'm gonna change that perception with these 5 healthy pizzas that helped me lose 40 pounds. I'm gonna get my dad and my friend Brandon to try out my pizzas and rate them from 1 to 10. And at the very end, I have a surprise for them. I'm gonna have them try Joe Rogan's favorite pizza, and we're gonna see what they think.
This is awesome.
Oh yeah.
That really hits the spot.
That's legit.
Making this low-calorie pizza dough couldn't be any easier. We're gonna start off by adding 2 cups of self-rising flour into the bowl. To that, we'll add half a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt, 1 teaspoon of yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, and around 3/4 cup of water. Mix your dough until it comes together and it looks something just like this. Now we're gonna place a damp paper towel over this bowl and let this rise in the microwave or fridge at least for 1 hour.
1 hour later.
Once the dough's been rested for an hour, you want to divide it up into 4 equal dough balls around 5 ounces each. Now we'll use the flour to prevent the dough from sticking to the rolling pin. And now just roll it out, maintaining that circular shape. And if it starts to stick, just add a little bit more flour. Now we'll place our pizza dough on the pan, gently spreading it out. We'll add around half a cup of tomato sauce, 1/4 cup of low-fat mozzarella cheese, and we'll bake it at 500 degrees for around 10 to 12 minutes. Every oven is different, so keep an eye on your pizza. I personally like the cheese golden brown and the crust slightly burnt. Sue me. Bro, look at that. That is so crispy. And while it's fresh out the oven, hit it with some Parmesan cheese. Now stay tuned for later in the video for when we actually try this pizza. For our 2-ingredient keto pizza dough, we'll start off by adding 4 room temperature egg whites into the bowl. Now it's important to use whole eggs for this because liquid egg whites just won't be the same. You could save the yellows for a different recipe. Now using a hand mixer, we're gonna whisk these until they get stiff peaks. You'll know it's ready when you can flip the egg whites over your head without them falling out. Now we'll add garlic powder, onion powder, and Italian seasonings. I just did half a teaspoon of each, 2 teaspoons of this arrowroot starch, and don't forget to season it with some salt and black pepper. That's gonna give us some amazing flavor in that pizza dough. And now we'll just mix it up. And the best part about this crust is it's not gonna taste like eggs at all. Now onto a baking sheet with some parchment paper, we're gonna add a drizzle of olive oil. Spread that around so our dough doesn't stick. And then we'll evenly spread out our dough till we have a nice circular crust. And now we'll bake this at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. I'll lift it for you, okay? It's so crispy too. This entire pizza dough is less than 200 calories. Let's talk about pre-made crust for the people that don't feel like making pizza dough. Here are my favorite alternative low-calorie crusts. Starting off, we have our Artoria's lavash bread. It's only 110 calories for an entire sheet, and it gets nice and crispy in the oven. You could also use these Joseph's pita bread. I like both of them, same thing. For the sake of the video, we're gonna be sticking with the doughs I'm making, but I wanna show you what it looks like. Now make the pizza as you normally would and bake in the oven at 400 degrees for around 12 to 15 minutes or until that cheese starts to melt. I think for the convenience, you can't really beat this. It literally took me less than 5 minutes to put this together. That's just an orgasmic bite. And now we'll just make a pepperoni pizza. Add around half a cup of marinara, 1/4 cup of low-fat mozzarella cheese, and some turkey pepperoni slices, which are a healthier alternative to regular pepperoni slices and have way less fat in them. Now we'll throw our pizza back into the oven at 350 degrees for around 10 to 12 minutes until our toppings get nice and melted. Now hit it with some freshly grated Parmesan cheese when it's fresh out of the oven. That is a crunchy pizza. Let's try it out. It's just so cheesy and delicious, and I just can't believe this entire pizza is under 300 calories. But it doesn't matter what I think. Let's see what my dad and Brandon think.
Crunchy, soft, delicious.
Very light, thin crust, cheese is nice. Out of 10, I'm gonna rate this an 8.
Same, 8.5, 9.
And there you have it, your thin, low-calorie, New York-style cheese pizza. Let's see what Brandon and my dad think.
Looks good. Texture. Wow. Crunchiness is amazing. The taste is so good. The cheese is wow.
That's good, very light. The crust is very thin. The cheese, that little Parmesan adds such a good kick to it. Really reminds me of like a New York pizza.
Absolutely. I wouldn't know it's a low-calorie pizza.
Now we're gonna do our vegetarian pizza. So just roll out your dough. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's gonna be the same steps as before. Add half a cup of tomato sauce. Make sure it's spread out all the way to the ends. Half a cup of low-fat cheese. And for my vegetarian pizza, I'm using the following vegetables: some red onions, green bell peppers, mushrooms, and black olive. Now we'll hit it with some Italian seasoning and some crushed red pepper flakes. Now we'll bake it in the oven at 500 degrees for around 10 to 12 minutes.
Here we go. Similar texture to the other one. Rich, beautiful taste. I love the kick of the onion and the olives. Makes a difference. 8.5.
Here we go. The crust is very crispy. Bell pepper adds a nice sweetness to it, but I do taste that little heat hump, that little kick. What'd you add in there? The chili flake. That was good. I'm not gonna rate that over the pepperoni. I'm gonna give that a 7.
The meat lovers pizza will start off the same as all the others. Add our tomato and cheese, then we'll add some turkey pepperoni slices and some turkey sausage pieces. Now bake this at 500 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. And there you have it, our lower calorie meat lovers pizza. Let's see what my dad and Brandon think.
All right.
Ready? I'm already full. So far, this is the best one I've had. Out of 10, I rate it 9.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I like the pepperoni more though. I'm still giving this 8. It's a solid pizza. Can't even tell it's healthy if I'm being honest though.
So for our low-calorie barbecue chicken pizza, we're gonna use this sugar-free barbecue sauce. It's only 15 calories for 2 tablespoons. And just like the rest of the pizza, make sure you spread it all the way to the edges. And now we'll add a 1/4 cup of low-fat mozzarella cheese, some cubed up chicken breast, red onions, and finally we'll top off with some fresh cilantro. Now just like the rest of the pizzas, we're gonna bake this one at 500 degrees for around 10 to 12 minutes. And there you have it, barbecue chicken pizza with a sugar-free, low-calorie sauce. Let's see what my dad and Brandon think.
I think this is gonna be the best one. This is my 9. And the taste of the barbecue sauce with the onions and the chicken, so good.
All right, let's give it a whirl. Well, that's a damn good barbecue pizza right there. The chicken, the onion, what is that? What's the green stuff? The cilantro, wow. Can't even tell this is a low-calorie pizza.
That's a game changer. Oh.
I think this is gonna be my 9. This is the best one so far. Barbecue chicken pizza for the win.
One of my favorite pizzas ever is pineapple and anchovy.
Okay.
Double pineapple, double anchovy.
Wow.
It's amazing.
That's
It's the sweet and the salty, and then you got the tomato sauce and the cheese. My favorite pizza. Peace.
all right. Sick. This is awesome.
Here you guys go. Double anchovy, double pineapple pizza. Let's see what you think.
First of all, I don't eat sweets. I never eat pizza with pineapple, okay? Let alone anchovies and pineapple and soggy and like. What are you doing? You don't want to eat. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's horrible. That's the worst thing I have ever tasted. You ruined the other 5 pizzas that we gladly had.
Oh my god, so dramatic.
No, you don't need that. Trust me. That's like below 0, man. This is not even orderable. I mean, you can't order that. I don't know how people do that.
Alright, Brandon, let's go.
I'm already about to puke, dude. This is crazy.
Fish oil, man. Oily, like, you don't know. Oh, no, you can't.
That's the worst thing I've ever had.
Bro!
Oil, right when you just put your tongue, it's anchovy oil, dude.
I think they're overreacting. Alright. Being oil. I mean, double anchovies, double pineapple? Alright. This is a pizza that'll put some hair on your chest. It's not bad though.